Hi Year 10. Today we're going to talk about background research. Now, completing your background research is an important part of any scientific inquiry. Any scientist working in a specialised field would be well aware of other research completed in their area of interest. You need to become familiar with your chosen area. During your background research, it is important that you record any websites or resources that you use, as you may need to go back to them later, and you will need them to complete your bibliography. I suggest starting a document straight away and simply pasting all the web addresses you use into it. If you think you might need to go back to the website, note down next to it why it was useful. You should also use your background research to figure out the best way to go about performing your investigation. This might include finding out how others have performed similar experiments and researching any materials you might need to use, as well as looking at the costs involved. When you're looking at similar experiments, you should also be looking at what they actually found out, what their results were. In your discussion at the end of your project, you will need to compare your results to the results of others and look at whether they are similar or different and why that might be. Finally, you need to think about safety and a risk assessment. This needs to be placed in your final project, and it's important you consider any risks now so that you can minimize them in your planning and your method. The Department of Education requires that a formal risk assessment is in place if your investigation involves hazardous or dangerous chemicals. There are also strict guidelines around experiments involving animals and people, so make sure you carefully consider this before you start your project. When you're looking at doing your research, remember you can't simply type in a question and expect to find the answer straight away. Think about the keywords, what you are actually looking for, and put them in the search engine to try and find out the correct information.